Howdy! Today we're going to be looking at how to install a fresh Alertus server on your Windows server. So we're going to go ahead and start by going to my.alertus.com and we're going to log in with our login account. If you forgot your password, you can grab it here. If you're not sure what this login is, go ahead and contact your Alertus manager. They'll be able to get you your Alertus login. Let's go ahead and get started. So when you log in, you're going to see that we have a whole bunch of tabs up here. We're going to be looking at the Downloads tab. Now within Downloads, depending on your license, you might see a large or small number of products here. For the server, we're going to find the Server section. The two files you need are going to be the installation package, right here, and the server configuration files. If you have an existing Alertus server and you're just upgrading it, you will not need the customized server files, but because this is a fresh install, we're going to go ahead and grab both. So just click the link, they start downloading. I'm going to download both of them at once because I'm impatient. We'll see the second one coming up in just a second. So in our downloads folder, once they're downloaded, we'll be able to see we have our Alertus server install and our customized files. I'm going to put these on my C drive. This is what I'm installing to. I'm going to create a folder called Alertus installs. So let me grab this over here, add a new folder, just install. So you want to put this on the drive that you're installing from. If you're running it off of the C drive, put it on the C drive. If you're running it off your D drive, put it on the D drive. You know, not rocket science. So I'm going to grab these guys. I'm going to throw them into that Alertus install folder. Let's just make sure that they're local in case there's any permission issues or network drives. You'd be surprised the sort of zaniness we've seen. Alright, so from here, I'm going to unzip the server file, but I'm going to leave the config file zipped. That's what it's going to be expecting. So we're just going to go ahead and 7-zip, extract here, that's fine. And there we go. We got our setup folder. So once we double click setup, we'll see that we have our prerequisite setup wizard. This is going to check to see what libraries we need, if we need C# distributable or Python or Apache or whatnot. Our basic stack is just Apache, Tomcat, and MySQL. So we can see here we've got our C++ redistributables, Net Framework. I'm going to stop Alertus servers just in case and hit next. And it's going to check, says you got all the prerequisites you need. I'm going to choose our install drive. I put this in C, so I'm going to choose C, hit next. Let's go ahead and find where these customized configure servers are. In fact, they are right here in the Alertus install folder. Bam. Read this. So just read very closely. Yep, got it. Cool. Install. And from here, we're pretty much on autopilot. It's going to be configuring the Alertus server based off of those custom files and installing it directly on your computer. So we'll go ahead and let it do its business, and we will be back in just a moment. Don't be alarmed if it flashes up some command prompts. It's just working some magic. Setting up the NTP server, which is the Network Time Protocol server that's used for syncing up some of our devices. Setting up permissions, and now we're going to Apache, which is one of the 3 of our stack. Alright, from here on out, it is pretty much just watching these command prompt boxes flicker in and out like stars of the night. And then we'll have a finished box at the end. So if you want to go ahead and get yourself a drink, get yourself a sandwich, I promise you, you are not missing anything. You can probably skip ahead a few minutes. There's going to be a bar at the bottom, and when you see the prompt screen, go ahead and continue. And here we are at the home stretch, starting all services. This is starting up the Alertus server directly as it's installed. Alright, so for those of you who got a sandwich to drink, this is where we meet back up. I'm going to go ahead and hit finish. I don't think I need the README file. I've done this once or twice before. Now that our server is installed, we can confirm it by opening up a web browser. And we're going to take a little look at our server here. Where'd that window open up to? It was over here on the other monitor. Here we go. So we can just go to localhost on the machine that the Alertus server was installed on. And we can see that localhost is now directing to the Alertus console. On your very first session, it takes a couple seconds like this, and here you are. You can log in with your default login. You can check with your Alertus manager to see what that might be for your particular install. But this is the Alertus server, complete.